Hey guys, it's Sydney. I'm finally back with another vlog after a whole school year. Sorry about that. So I've been super busy. First of all, I graduated from high school. What? And after I graduated, I went to Oregon with my family. Always wanted to go there. I've heard so many awesome things about it, and just from pictures I've seen how beautiful it is. So I decided to go and see for myself. So here are just some highlights of the nature that we saw. We saw a lot of waterfalls. This one was Lateral Falls, and I got to basically hike down to the bottom of it. This one was Crater Lake. The water was incredibly blue and the lake was surrounded by snow-capped mountains. So it was so beautiful. View literally took my breath away. We also got to eat at Voodoo Donuts in Portland, Oregon. Here is a really bad picture of my donut. It was a mango tango donut. It had mango jam inside, and it was like really sweet, but it was also tangy, so it was like a good balance. I'd say the highlight of my trip though was Astoria. It's a coastal city. It's right by the Columbia River. And basically my family went to eat in this restaurant called Bridgewater Bistro. And there was a piano downstairs. So despite my objections, my aunt went to ask the owner of the restaurant if I could play. Much to my surprise, he said yes. So I started to play just the first song off the top of my head, an etude by Chopin. And halfway through the piece, first of all, my palms are sweaty, bomb spaghetti, mom spaghetti, knees shaking, something. I don't know the song, but anyway, I was nervous, basically. And halfway through the song, I look up, and all these people are standing around watching me, like as if I was putting on a concert or something. So I started to feel a lot more pressure, but I was also like, oh my gosh, like this is actually happening. Like I'm playing the piano in a restaurant, a fancy like upscale restaurant in Oregon. It was such a cool experience, and you know, halfway through my performance, the owner was like, you know what, you're hired. I was like, thanks. And after I was done performing, this girl came up to me and her mom was like, you know, my girl has been learning piano for 4 years now, and you know, she just feels really inspired by you, so I was wondering if we could take a picture with you. I was like, I'm not a celebrity, but okay. So that was really cool. And lastly, when we were leaving the restaurant, this waiter came up to me and he gave me this $5 bill, and I was in my head, I was like, don't you guys like live off of tips? But he insisted on handing it to me, and he said he really enjoyed the performance. So basically I got to just have a lot of fun on their piano, and it was just tuned that day. So what are the odds? And the owner was really nice to me, so I'm hoping to maybe contact him sometime and just thank him for letting me experience that. So after we came back from Oregon, there was a major heat wave in Los Angeles. And so basically we went from Oregon's 60-degree weather to Los Angeles's 120-degree weather. It was crazy. So I've been staying inside mostly, but I've also been biking in the morning and when it's a little bit cooler at night. And I've also been learning how to drive. The other day I told my friend at my youth group that I'm learning how to drive now. And he said, oh, okay, so I'll make sure to stay off the roads and the sidewalks. Thanks, Emilio, for that vote of confidence. And I've just been getting more used to it, and it's really fun. And driving is actually really calming to me for some reason. So, yeah. I'm also going to UCLA in the fall. I already know who my roommates are, and I have orientation next week, which I'm really looking forward to. Unfortunately, my roommates aren't going with me to my orientation. They're going to a different session, but hopefully I'll meet a lot of new people. And I already know some of the classes I'll be taking for my major. I'm studying music education, and basically all the required classes for my major are learning how to play instruments. So I really lucked out on this, and I'm just gonna be having a lot of fun, I feel like, and I'm sure it's still gonna be hard. I'm sure I'm still gonna have to work hard, but mostly it'll be pretty relaxed. So this weekend is gonna be 4th of July. My family's having a couple parties for our friends and our family. One of my sisters is coming home. The other one's a little busy because she has her own friends and she has her own 4th of July barbecue and everything. But at least one of my sisters is coming home, so I get to spend time with her. It's been a while since I've seen her, so I'm excited for that. And I hope you and your families have a good 4th of July as well. I'll let you know how orientation goes, and see you next time. Thanks for watching.